What if I told you there was a man so physically gifted, so unbelievably versatile, that he could dominate on both sides of the ball, and even in two different sports? A guy so freakish, he looked like a custom-created Madden character. But in real life? Ladies and gentlemen, meet Julius Peppers, the most freakish athlete the NFL has ever seen. Stick around, because we're diving into the insane, unbelievable story of Julius Peppers. From small-town roots to NFL dominance, to sports stardom, and a legacy that still has scouts shaking their heads in disbelief. And hey, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and tell me in the comments, who's the most freakishly athletic player you've ever seen? Let's go. 1. Freakish from day 1, 45. Before he ever strapped on an NFL helmet, Julius Peppers was already defying biology. Hometown, Bailey, North Carolina. Population? About 600. Not exactly a football factory, but somehow, Peppers stood out like a superhero in a comic book store. In high school, Peppers was a 6 feet 5 inches, 225-pound athlete. Notice the emphasis. He played running back and defensive end. Yeah, imagine being a high school quarterback and seeing a guy that big, that fast, that strong coming after you. And get this, Peppers didn't just play football. He was also a basketball star, and he competed in track and field. In fact, he ran a 10.9 in the 100-meter dash. Wait, let that marinate. A 6 feet 6 inches, 290-pound man, running sub 11 seconds? That's like watching a grizzly bear run the 40-yard dash in the blink of an eye. Totally unfair. You ever play against that one kid in high school who looked like he was 30? Now imagine if that kid also ran a 4.6 and could dunk from the free throw line. That was Julius Peppers, the two-sport college monster. Peppers heads to the University of North Carolina, and right away, he's not just playing football. He walks onto the basketball team. Yes, the Tar Heels basketball team. Same program that produced Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, and James Worthy. And Julius? He actually contributed. He wasn't just a put him in during garbage time kind of guy. He played 60 games, scored over 100 points, and helped the Tar Heels reach the Final Four in 2000, all while being a dominant defensive end on the football field. In 2001, he racked up 15 sacks, earned first-team All-American honors, and won the Chuck Bednarik Award as the nation's best defensive player. Who else was playing basketball at an elite level and leading college football in sacks? No one. Literally no one. 3. Draft day. A new breed arrives. Fast forward to the 2002 NFL Draft. Scouts were losing their minds trying to figure Peppers out. He was 6 feet 6 inches, 283 pounds, with a 4.68 40-yard dash, a 35-inch vertical, and an 83-inch wingspan. At the combine, he skipped some drills because, well, everyone already knew what he could do. Carolina didn't hesitate. With the number 2 overall pick, they took Julius Peppers. And boom, a legend was born. What's crazy? The Texans picked David Carr number 1 overall. How'd that turn out, Houston? 4. Rookie year dominance. Peppers wasted no time proving he was worth it. In his rookie year, he notched 12 sacks in just 12 games. Fun fact, he got suspended for the last 4 games for violating the NFL's substance policy. But even with that, he still won Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's how dominant he was. He wasn't just overpowering people. He was outsmarting them, too. The dude moved like a linebacker, hit like a defensive tackle, and had the ball instincts of a corner. Imagine you're a right tackle trying to block a man who's bigger, faster, stronger, and smarter than you. Yeah, good luck with that. 5. The art of the sack. Let's break it down. Peppers didn't just sack quarterbacks. He chased them down like a cheetah hunting antelope. His pass rush moves were surgical. A deadly rip move. A spin that looked like something out of Street Fighter. And raw bull rush power that sent linemen flying backwards. In one game against the Falcons, he literally hurdled a full-grown man to sack Michael Vick. Michael Vick. Let that sink in. Vick had 4.2 speed. Peppers still got him. And this wasn't a one-time highlight. He did this every season. 6. The evolution. What made Julius Peppers so special was how he evolved. When injuries slowed others down, Peppers got smarter. He became a chess master on the edge, reading plays, baiting QBs into bad throws, dropping into coverage. Yes, Peppers could cover tight ends and even pick off passes. In 2010, at age 30, he signed with the Chicago Bears, and guess what? Still elite. He helped take them to the NFC Championship and earned first-team All-Pro honors. Then he went to Green Bay, where he played until he was 37 and never missed a game. That's 3 decades. Dominant in the 2000s. Still elite in the 2010s. Played into the 2020s. 7. The stats don't lie. Here's what his final career line looks like. 159.5 sacks, 4th all-time. 52 forced fumbles. 11 interceptions. 6 defensive touchdowns. Oh, and let's not forget, over 700 tackles, multiple Pro Bowls, and a career that spanned 17 seasons. That's unheard of for someone in the trenches. Peppers was a physical specimen who didn't just survive in the NFL. He dominated for nearly 2 decades. 8. Off the field, the quiet giant. Unlike many superstars, Julius Peppers didn't crave the spotlight. He wasn't flashy. No diva antics. No headline-grabbing scandals. He let his game do the talking. He was known as a quiet, cerebral guy, someone who approached football like a science. Teammates described him as stoic, focused, and scary smart. He also gave back, establishing scholarships, donating to hurricane relief efforts, and mentoring young players. In a league full of egos and drama, Peppers was the calm storm. A throwback to the days when legends let their play define their legacy. 9. Hall of Fame bound. Julius Peppers is a first-ballot Hall of Famer. No question. You can't talk about elite edge rushers without putting him in the top 5. Maybe top 3. Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, Bruce Smith, and then Julius Peppers. What separates him? He did it without controversy, without PEDs, and without ever switching off. And think about this, he never won a Super Bowl. Imagine if he had 1 ring on that resume. The legacy would be even bigger. Should teams value individual greatness more, even without rings? Let me know in the comments. 10. Legacy of the Freak. Here's the wild part. Even in today's game, where athletes are more advanced than ever, we still haven't seen another Julius Peppers. No one else has that blend of size, speed, power, intelligence, and durability. He was a unicorn in cleats. Kids today idolize guys like Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, but they all know they're walking the trail Julius Peppers paved. Some call him the LeBron of the D-line. Others say he was a cheat code. We just call him the most freakish player in NFL history. So what do you think? Is Peppers the GOAT at his position? Did the Panthers waste his prime? Could he have been NBA All-Star if he stuck with basketball? Drop your takes in the comments, and let's debate. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, share it with a fellow NFL nerd, and subscribe for more freak of nature profiles just like this. Until next time, keep watching greatness and never forget, legends like Julius Peppers don't come around often. They're born once in a generation.